here we have the Kia Sportage 1.7 CRDI on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So you see, as we approach the back of the car, we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to continue our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from the exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. You can see the total miles for this car are 5,500. There's plenty of menus you can go through on this car. The main one probably is the trip computer menu, which you see here. At the moment there's a digital readout for the speedometer being displayed, but there's various different pieces of fuel economy information that you can access from there. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using to access the trip computer are here, but we've also got cruise control over this side as well. And on the left hand side we have stereo controls, voice activation for the phone, and the ability to answer and end phone calls. This is all, of course, once the phone is paired, and that is done on the central screen here by hitting phone and then follow the instructions on screen. When it comes to radio on this car, we've got FM radio, as you can see, DAB, and AM radio. So plenty of choice when it comes to radio stations. If you want to listen to your own music, we have a CD player. We also have auxiliary and USB inputs as well. So working our way down from there, we have the air conditioning. You can adjust the fan speed, temperature, hit that button to turn air conditioning on or off, and then determine where within the car you would like the air to be distributed. Under that we've got two 12-volt charging sockets, the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned previously, and a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.